Everything is thought, meaning everything that this mind knows was based upon an acceptance of that what it was given. The body accepts food, and the body defecates and keeps the good stuff. Body always keeps the good stuff, doesn't want the rest. Mind accepts thoughts. Mind seems to accept all thoughts as if they're potent. Accept the good stuff. Thought comes to say you're very lucky in life. Mind says, where the hell did that come from? Have you seen my life? Mind is the opposing state that the food example through body creates. But when you break down thoughts, meaning thoughts are stimulated sensations, they're heightened sensations. They keep the mind ticking. Take this one, mind. No, this one. Oh no, take that one. Take these three. But it's because we have this ability through an educational and conditioned way, through a language, a meaning, an opposing state world of good and bad, that we differentiate in the quality of the physical aspects of the thought. What are the thoughts saying? What are the words? What are the symbols? What is the story behind the thought? And we don't no longer experience the sensation like a wave rippling through the ocean. What kind of wave is it? I don't think I'll pay attention to that wave. I don't like that wave. It's far too big. It's not even. It's not perfect. It's not the wave that I want. And that's what we do with thoughts. This mind has this ability to differentiate through its own ways of creating different aspects, different values, different analysis, different creations, and different judgment. Can create different waves, different qualities of thoughts. But the thought in its action, without the words, without the associations, without the knowledge, without the information, without that conditioned understanding, is a movement. It's a sensational movement. And the body needs sensational movements. It needs to replicate the thought. The body needs to replicate the thought. So while you're looking for that good thought, 3 days later, the body's saying, what's my purpose? What the hell am I doing? And then it starts creaking and groaning and getting impatient, and illness and pain comes because I can't. Well, it's not my fault, body, says the mind. They don't give me good thoughts. But the body wants the reaction of the movement, the sensation, the feeling of the thought. You see, the problem is we now believe through neurology, science, biology that the thoughts go through the head. The brain has to accept them first. And the brain is the information, the knowledge. The brain says, I don't like that thought. No, I don't like that. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. But the fact is we are a thought body. The thoughts are not pertinent to the brain. The brain really is not even want any thoughts, be it good or bad. The brain is enough to cope with organizing the continuation of the organs and the blood and that chemistry between the body and the pure mind. Where is the chemistry in your life? Chemistry, not meaning that scientific subject you had at school, the chemistry between the mind and the body and the thoughts all interacting as a sensation, as a feeling, as an emotional reaction, so that the nerve endings can start working and dancing, and that you can feel light and buoyant. There are no love thoughts. There are no love thoughts. How many times have you said to someone, there must be someone out there that loves you? Meaning, you're an incredible being. Why wouldn't someone love you? There's no negativity in that thought. There is someone out there that loves you. And that one rejects that thought completely. No, no one would love me. No one would love me. I don't have anything. I don't have good looks. I don't have money. I don't have, I'm too small. I'm too fat. I'm too thin. I'm too I'm too pale. I'm not intelligent. And love is completely squashed and the body suffers. The chemistry between the brain says, what the hell am I working with here today? Thoughts are sensations. When you associate with that meaning towards them, find out that what is associating. What is that is associating? What is that is making judgment, that is making analysis, that cannot just accept the sensation, the movement. During this awakening process, one can remember that once this awakening took place, there was an automatic witnessing of these thoughts, which were at that point still in the head. And the thoughts became more, I don't know, less impact and more flowing, like every wave was the same. The consistency, or not the consistency, the quality of the thoughts and the words and that what was coming could be taken offense. The mind could have taken offense at some of these thoughts because they appear to be what we call negative thoughts. But that what was witnessing the thoughts did not look at what the thoughts were saying, but were looking at the flow of the thought. Then one day these thoughts, they stopped and they dropped. And they became quiet. And there was a big space. And then the whole head fell into this abyss, into this beautiful pot of love. This secondary brain. The proper brain. The proper brain that associates with feelings, with sensations, with pure love. This is the brain of organization to the body. This is the workforce. The brain has no time. That's why when all these experts looked at when some body was stimulated, there was very little action in the brain. And they thought the action was because there was not enough stimulation, but the action was the brain saying, get the hell out. I have work to do. I have so much work to do. Do you know how difficult it is to keep a body alive, to make sure every organ, every cell, every atom, every molecule, every part of the immune system is working effectively? I don't need all this shit up here, says the brain. And down here there's a beckoning. There's a secondary brain in the stomach that loves love. It only knows love. And it's very good at differentiating what is good and what is bad. It sends all the bad stuff right down out the anus and keeps the good stuff. So when you put the thoughts into the stomach, into that hara, into that invisible umbilical cord, it knows how to work it. You don't have to worry. The brain is now free. It can keep the chemicals balanced in the head quite easily because that's what it's paid to do. You are a thought body. Sometimes you can allow the thoughts back into the brain, the good ones, and the brain says, oh, thank you for that. I had a wee spell, tea break, and it was nice to see that the things are always good in this human life, that I'm keeping alive and maintaining. Makes me feel my job is worthwhile. You're a thought body. The fingers experience thoughts. They're called sensations. The brain sends thoughts to the body. Thoughts that are not pertinent in this world of what we call ego world of I, me, you, the job, the nurse, the employment, the house, the aeroplane, the holiday. The brain is sending personal thoughts to the finger. Yeah, how are you feeling today? I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, it's okay, you know. What about your brother fingers? Yeah, they seem to be okay too. Yeah, thank you very much, brain. Yeah, thank you. When the thoughts are seen as a stimulation, a movement, the ocean, when you look at the ocean, every wave that comes in is a delight. Every wave is the same because it's part of the ocean. The thoughts are relative to the body. Everything is relative. Everything is interrelated. Suffering is when the head has been given too much to do. The brain says, no, I don't want any thoughts. Get them out. Get them the hell out. Especially the negative ones that come through every day, every single moment, every single day. They're not negative. Thoughts are no longer negative or positive. They are just stimulations, feelings to remind you that you're alive, to remind your body that you're alive, to send signals to the nerve endings to tingle and say, I am alive. I am truly alive. I'm no longer attached to the wording, the description, the meaning, the intention, the quality of the thoughts. I'm only interested in them remaining as that what they are. Movements of life, reminding myself that I am life, truly alive. Just a thought.